Alrighty guys, welcome to the beautiful island of New Zealand. We got some light rain weather. We got a short, under 3 mile sprint here. And we're going to be taking along a nice little coastal road with our Rally Racing. We ended up showing up a little bit late, so everything's at the event starting a little bit after sundown here. We're getting pretty close. Got the lights on. We got our lights available on the vehicle, so that's pretty neat. Also, brand new vehicle, nicely repaired and everything. Go down to tires here, and we got mediums or softs, all these brand new. For this stint, we're going to go with softs here. Also, spare tires. We're going to add 2 of those. It's going to add some weight to the vehicle, but that's also going to give us quite an advantage when it comes to any issues with whatnot and stuff. So luckily figured out how the vehicle kind of handles, so you really don't want to mess with any settings, but I think the car handles pretty good. Just driver needs to learn a little bit more about how the car goes. We do have some shakedowns that we can do, but we're going to go straight into the race because, well, that's how this works. We got 70% chance of rain because it's raining right now. We currently got 18th. This is the second event of the lineup during the championship, and this is the short sprint forward, and then of course we'll be racing the long sprint tomorrow. So let's get ready to go here. Alright, so we got our lights set up on the WRX. It actually looks really, really good. Very, very nice. Once again, thank you to all of our partners, Slime Energy Drinks and Subaru Motorsports STI, for letting us get ready to go. Not too many people out here on the track, as it's pretty nasty weather, all things considered. So nice and slow here. Beautiful landscape around us here, but as you can see, a lot of people not out here for the event currently, just because of weather conditions for the most part. So understand that completely. It's a little bit nasty, but the event's running already behind schedule, so we got to move things along. Got a few marshals right there, and just figuring out how we run this. Beautiful lights as well. The lights look really, really good on this track. So we got a nice sharp turn right here. A few people camped out. Very nice. Definitely want to see the fans out there. Ooh, we got marshal right there. Not sure what all that was. Okay, he was kind of waving his arms around. Not sure about that. Oh, yep, got a vehicle stuck right there. Haven't seen that before, so that's a little bit different. Oop. Back on track here. So that's the first time we've seen a car actually off the course. Definitely a bummer for them. Hopefully they can get back going here in a bit. So that was the guy that left right before us, it looked like, so that's pretty interesting. It's a good thing they were there alerting us, because I definitely would not have seen him. If came in there with a little bit more speed, definitely would have been a bit of an issue. So not being overly aggressive. The train's brand new, so kind of learning the hit that kind of hard. So just kind of learning as we're going. So far, no major issues with the car. And no major issues with the driver either. Just trying to make sure we don't destroy our wheels here in the first sprint. A little bit off right there. But yeah, trying to learn this sport as much as we can. Nice little junior championship kind of that they have set up here. That's tight, that's tight, that's tight. Did a bit of a hit right there, but not too bad. Ooh, that's a weird thing coming up and looking at that. It's like, ooh, that's a little bit off. So you might be asking why I'm not on my traditional hood or roof cam with this particular series, and the answer is actually pretty simple, because I kind of need to be able to see how far the car is swinging out. It kind of lets me know throttle and brake inputs, steering inputs, so it kind of gives me a lot of really critical information as I'm trying to learn how this car works. And so that's why I'm running this particular cam versus others. Ooh, a little bit wide there. Go. And so just trying to learn here as I go. Currently sits second on the board, so not too bad. Ooh. A little bit of mud right there, not terrible. Ended up getting loose though, so that kind of... Trying not to hit as much stuff, but starting to hit a little bit more. Ooh, we duck through here. It's a nice short stint here, and then obviously tomorrow, as this is our shakedown event, we got the long main event up for tomorrow, so hopefully, looks like the weather should be pretty dry for tomorrow, so hopefully the fans can make it out. We'll have to wait and see. But it's definitely pretty nasty conditions currently for people to be out and about as much, so hopefully they can make it out for tomorrow's event. And in we come. Oh, a few people out here. Not too bad. That was fun. Fun track. Alright, so stage complete. Did that in about 4 minutes. Not too bad. Car looks pretty decent. Needs some cleaning, but other than that, looks good. And there we go. Finished 4th in the standings there. So 2 guys ended up retiring. Both of them Mitsubishis. So both of those guys ended up having issues. So we got minor body damage. That's the notes. We got high engine temperature on one guy, dampener damage, rocks in the road. So I'm guessing he hit something there. And then car recovered, bent anti-roll bar, and then lost exhaust and unrecoverable car. That's what happened to the final 2 guys there. So that was their problem. Luckily we did pretty good. Take a look at options here. Not really any options, so just wanted to check that. Alright, but beautiful looking car there, beautiful landscapes. We really did like that, so we'll head on to the next one. Yeah, we're back. We had a nice warm-up stint last night. Everything seemed to go pretty good. Now we got the 7-mile plus stint that we're going to be running here. Let's see how that goes. We ended up being able to take off our LED light bar. It's not too bad. Everything has, for the most part, dried out, so a bit of a different feel. Luckily, we don't have any major damage from the last event. Ooh, boy, get back on the track there. So that certainly is helpful for us, as hopefully we should be able to make it through decently. Fans out right there, always cool to see. Yeah, the first warm-up stint definitely went pretty well, so now it's a little bit different because things have dried out here for today, and so the way the car moves is far different than it was while it was wet, so getting used to a changing condition like that definitely very, very important. So luckily we do have 2 tires. I think having 2 tires with the weight actually helps the car maneuver a little bit better, so definitely kind of like that. So I think that'll be our continued... Almost went off into the fence. Get back on track here. Definitely seems to help us out. Beautiful landscape though, absolutely incredible. Definitely New Zealand very pretty. Ah, there's some fans out there. That's what we want to see, is the fans out and about here today, because they really didn't get to experience much last night. But I guess that works as pretty good, as this is the main event, so not terrible, but as I said, just would have liked for them to enjoy it a little bit more. Currently, if I'm reading my info correct, yeah, nice and easy with that. We're currently leading the field, so car handling really, really good here in sandy, looser soil conditions and dry conditions. So definitely like that. Just trying to take it nice and easy. Yeah, 3 seconds better, so did a really good job. But it's a 7-mile track, so we got to keep staying consistent here, so a little bit of extension on how far we go. Last time was just 2 miles. Under 3 miles is what it was. Yep, there's more people right there. Hit the fence post there just a little bit, so shouldn't be too much damage, hopefully. Yep, it's much different with the sand because sand definitely slip and slide a little bit more versus the mud. Mud kind of seems to slow you down, help you bog down a little bit, so it kind of aids with your braking, whereas the sand really doesn't do that for you. And so that is definitely something from last night that I got to get used to. Make sure we don't hit any trees as well, because those are hanging down, so a bit of an obstacle we got to watch for. Nice and easy, there we go. Good, 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 good. Ooh, hit the tree just a little bit. Really, we've kept the car very, very clean. After the event, obviously, we'll have to take it on back to the shop, get it nicely cleaned up with some super clean. And it should sparkle very nicely. Do a little bit of that foam cannon action. Ah, hit the tree once again there. Luckily, the throttle to brake response really, really quick, able to really smash that back and forth, which works out really, really good to be able to get out of a tight situation like that a little bit quicker. Man, I love the landscape. The landscape is absolutely beautiful. I think next up is Argentina on the schedule, I believe. I believe that's what it is. Which should be followed directly by USA. Oh, yep, into the trees there just a little bit more damage. So now we're, see, that's the thing, just you want to go faster, but with it being looser soil, you gotta slow it down just a little bit so you don't slip and slide off into the trees. So that's just the trickiest thing, is like you want to go fast, but you gotta go slow. Just one of those mind-boggling things. It's really, really cool. Knowing your conditions, knowing how the car reacts, just so important with this. And boy, do I love how this track is laid out. It's just absolutely beautiful landscape to be racing on. Slow down a little bit. Almost went off. Nice palm trees and everything around. So a little bit slower that last time, so the guy's kind of catching up to me here just a little bit. This is brand new track that I haven't been on. Almost hit the side of the wall there, not being able to keep it off. There's some more fans. Ooh, they got some snacks and able to park out here. That's really, really cool. Yep, we're letting our lead drift down just a little bit. So we need to work on that, but we also need not to hit things. Luckily, we have not punctured a tire, kept those nice and safe, so that's definitely what we want. Coming up to the final 2 sectors of our race here. Guy behind us is slowly catching, time-wise. Nice transition through there, very, very nicely done. Right there, a little cattle guard. Just gotta watch out for that stuff so that we don't end up having any major damage. And some fans up there on the hills enjoying the sights. Gonna enjoy this one. A little bit more damage there, not too bad though. Trying to see if we had a tire down. I think we're good. It sounded a little bit funny back there. I'd really like to put some leaderboard points up. But obviously, we might have to settle for a few positions below, but I would like to be able to get leader points. But as I said, we're going to be nice and easy, and we've really kind of slipped up through here, as this section is pretty new to us, haven't run this at all. So it gives you a little bit of a taste of the conditions, that initial run when we arrive. But after that, it is a totally different beast, typically, it looks like. So definitely like how they've set up the event, gives you a taste, but then after that, it's pretty much, ooh, bust. Fine. That could have been a lot worse. I think we might actually gain time with all of that, which is insane. Ooh, yeah, be nice and easy through there. Don't want to fall off that. There's some more people right there at the house being able to watch. Very, very cool. And there we go. Able to get the W there. Sweet. Nice, did that in 9 minutes, 10 seconds. Not too bad. Alrighty, so there we go. Top of the board, able to beat our competitor by about 6 seconds. Very, very cool. Taking a look down, we got did not DSQ, so did not start a qualify. I'm guessing was what that means. And then 2 guys end up once again retiring. Let's take a look here. We got some body damage, damaged exhaust, high engine temperature, so that was a bit of an issue. Stop to refill, radiator was one of the issues. Comms broke. Dampener damage, drop in engine power, high engine temperature, car recovered, damage exhaust, disqualified is what happened to the one guy, lost exhaust, stalled on start line, cracked turbo pipe. A lot of issues by some people there, so they ended up having quite a few issues, but there we go. In the end, the entire event total, which I didn't realize that was what we were doing, just 2 seconds behind our main guy there that we were racing against. So pretty cool. So second overall, not too bad. Definitely like that for sure. So very, very cool. Alright, taking a look at the championship standings. There we are currently. Actually, those are really weird. Oh, results. That's what I'm looking at. So we got the results right there. 18th, 2nd, 2nd, 4th. So quite a bit of a parity there to some extreme. That's interesting. Anyways, but we're 27th. We've got 27 points. We're currently sitting in 9th. And currently everybody but one guy has points so far. So, wow, pretty cool. Everybody doing pretty good. As I said, next up we got Argentina. That's where we're heading to next, followed directly by US of A, followed by Poland and Spain, and then heading back on to the US of A for the final. So, that's what we got going on. We'll see you guys there in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.